Hey everybody, we're bass fishing today. That is all we are doing, is targeting bass, nothing else. We're gonna give it about 3 to 4 hours is what we got, and see what's out here. There's a tournament going on right now, so they'll be off the water here in another hour or two. So I'm hoping maybe the late afternoon, early evening bite is a lot better. This area has probably been fished to death because there's over 100 trucks at the ramp, so it's awful. So many boats out here. Just even right now I can see at least 20 boats within viewing distance, so it's gonna be rough, but we're gonna give it our best shot, see what we can do, and go from there. I've got a few little spots I'm gonna hit first and see if there aren't some bass moving around and moving up to their beds, but could be a rough day. So hopefully this is a fishing video. If not, it's gonna be kind of boring and it's gonna be me talking to myself. So let's see what's out there. I'm just gonna freshen this up. Put a good amount of bait fuel on there. And I'm gonna trim up that weed guard just a tiny bit. Get a few of them over there. There we go. Should help the hook up a little bit, so let's see. I got us just locked here for a second because I want to hit this area pretty good. It's a point, and there's an old creek that runs over there. Usually there's some bait moving around. It's a good little place to be. I don't think that was a bite, but tree does come out quite a bit. I can see it just a few feet from the boat. That was not the cast I wanted, but I'll try to swim it down this tree really quick. Got the trolling motor on about 2. Yeah, let's just get out of there before we get hung up. A lot of turtles on that tree. Water is very cloudy over here and muddy. It's about 6 feet and showing 60.4 surface temp. So water's definitely warming up, which is always a good sign. I just lost something. Just heard a smack behind me. Did I lose the trailer? No? It's weird. I heard a noise behind me, like something fell off when I was casting, but everything's still here on the jig, so I don't know. It's weird. Oh, there's a tree right there. Right underneath us, right where I'm pointing. I don't want to get hung up in it. I'm swimming it a little faster than I actually want to, but I really want to get some cast in right now and not get hung up, so I'm trying to cover a little bit of water and see what's out here. Man, that I normally don't fish straight fluorocarbon, and that's what's on here. And man, it casts really well. I mean, braid does, obviously, that's what I normally use, but this fluorocarbon comes off the spool pretty good. It also, this is a mid-range reel from Cast King. Not too pricey. I think it was about 70 bucks. The Valiant Eagle. Pretty nice little reel. I like the look of it. I really like a lot of Cast King's designs and styles. There's a tree right there. I swim it over that tree. Do not get hung up. Do not get hung up. It's a lot of good structure and stuff over here. I'm a very big sidearm caster. There he is. Oh yeah, got him. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Whew. Very good bass. That would be a keeper for sure. Come here, boy. Chill out. I got you. Chill out. That is a good looking bass. 15 inches. Hang on, let me see. My hand's now. 16 inch bass. Maybe 2 pound. About 2 pound. Yeah, look at him. Good color. Nice. Very pretty bass. I'm gonna get this back here. There he is. Look at that. That's a nice old bass. About 2 pounds. Good shape, good color on him. Very pretty. That was fun. So, all right, I'm gonna get you back in there, dude. All right, let's get us a trailer. Get that on there. Good, perfect. All right, I am gonna modify this just a tad. Better hit the spot lock for a second. I'm gonna cut some of these off and angle them back toward the hook. Just a little bit like that. There. Still has a little bit of protection. Not as much, but makes the hook up a little bit easier. Alright, bait fuel's on. Put that in real good. Another modification I want to make to this tail is, I can get a hold of it. Just go up here and make a slit right there. Gives that tail just a little bit more action. Alright, now let's cruise around. We're gonna work this bank pretty good. Right now we're in 16 foot of water. It's the creek, it's the old creek bed that runs this way all the way back there, and so this is just a good slope. We're only about 40 feet from the bank, so pretty close. It's beautiful out this morning. Hardly anybody's out. I have to move all this stuff. Get the trolling motor where I need it. Pedal. I'm trying to parallel this bank and just kind of break it down, you know, hit the shallow and then work my way out onto, you know, more of the drop.
And so right now that bait's probably about 10 feet of water. So I'm just letting it sink. I'm just gonna kind of pop it off the bottom a little bit and maybe give it a little twist every now and then. Reel it quick, let it sit. See if we can't get it in front of a bass. Some good weeds down there, dragging through them right now. Nothing on that run, so now I'm going to work my way back in towards the bank a little bit. As we work our way, I'm going to keep running this bank as we're moving in that direction. Is that it? Yep, there he is. Knew that felt good. Oh yeah. Not a giant, but decent. Very decent. It's actually not bad at all. 2 pound? Yeah, it's a healthy bass. With a rough looking lip too. Whew. Just a decent bass here. I mean, largemouth, nothing too giant. He's probably about 1.5 pounds, close to 2. Looks good though, nice and healthy. All right, buddy. You ain't even been out that long, but this is my favorite part. And there you go. Off he goes. All right, there's one. Whew. Like I said, this bank should be decent. There should be some fish holding up in here. Do all this. There we go. Spit it. Dang. Didn't have him. Right there, got it. Come on. There we go. All right. Got him. Maybe too deep. That bobber is, what is it, 3.5 feet? There he is. All right, get on here. Perfect. Little tiny guy. Come on, Mr. Bluegill. Put it in your mouth. That's what she said. More in front of the grass on that side. I'm getting hit over there. It's just tiny. I don't think it may not be big enough to put that little bait in its mouth. Got pecks, lots of them. Just trying to swim with it now. There he is. Did he get me hung up? He did. Ain't no way. He done swam around a log or a stick. What? He's on. I feel like he's on there. I can feel him. But he done got us tangled in something. What is it? What did you do? I wanted to break on and see what it is. Yep, stupid log. A big one. That's exactly what he did. Dang. I'm glad I put good line on here. I wasn't gonna be bluegill fishing with it, but get that up. That's probably where they were. It's probably their little house. I just swept away. It's home for them, and I just wrecked it. Right there, got it. Come on. There we go. All right. Got him.
Well, that was a tough day. That was really tough. I stayed in the creek I wanted to fish and caught a couple bass, and that was about it. But it was just so pressured. There was at least 50 boats in the creek that I was in fishing, so it was just so busy, so pressured. It was tough, and then the wind picked up, and that made it even tougher. That's when everybody started cutting out. So it was just a tough day. So I'm gonna clip some fishing from yesterday into this one and just make one video out of it, but just for a few decent catches. But appreciate y'all watching, and see you on the next one. Thanks.